that ruling on mask mandates, there's a far-reaching impact that goes beyond the pandemic. Several other policy changes were packed into that same bill. A judge ruled as unconstitutional. Political reporter Mark Phillips has that part of the story.
In the final days of the legislature, Republican lawmakers attached a bill outlawing the teaching of critical race theory to the budget. The bill had failed during the session, but it was added to the budget to secure the votes of lawmakers who wanted it.
It was a way of kind of making us feel afraid of what we were able to teach in the past and made us question whether or not we would get in professional harm for this.
Critical race theory, along with bills related to election integrity and pandemic-related business regulations, were all struck down when Superior Court Judge Catherine Cooper ruled the anti-mask mandate law was unconstitutional.
It's an earthquake when it comes to how legislation is passed, how laws are made.
All the pieces of legislation were included in a package of budget reconciliation bills. They're often used by lawmakers as a vehicle to include pet policies which failed during the session. Judge Catherine Cooper ruled that's unconstitutional because it violates the single subject rule. In this case, the budget can only deal with funding government.
The court decision is the most significant decision impacting the culture of the Arizona Legislature that I have seen in more than 3 decades of being involved with the Arizona House and Senate.
Attorney General Mark Brnovich promises an appeal, but his statement sounded more like a political challenge than a legal one. Brnovich said it's unfortunate that left-wing groups want to undermine the legislative process and indoctrinate our children with critical race theory and force vaccines on those who don't want them. I will continue to stand for the rule of law and the people of Arizona. Others, and that includes Stan Barnes, who is a Republican lobbyist and former state representative, believe the ruling has a good chance of withstanding the challenges all the way to the Arizona State Supreme Court. Mark Phillips, ABC 15, Arizona.